Samardo missed some shots that he's probably never going to miss again in his life. The ball was bouncing our way, and we were just fortunate. They missed shots. We were able to get pretty good shots. And it got started, I think it was the second play of the second half, where Austin got a big offensive rebound, and then got it put back, and that kind of got him going, which is an understatement. But I just think our defense, we were able to force them to get contested shots, and we were fortunate that they didn't go in, and we were able to get rebounds.
Coach, what about Freeman's start? He scores the first 8 points in the half. Was that something you guys were planning or focusing on, or just something that developed?
Both. The way we operate, we want to see if we have an advantage. We want to see if we have a mismatch. He got going there. Coming out of halftime, I told him, we need you to be aggressive. Austin is all of our guys, but since we're talking about him, he's unique in that he can be aggressive yet not force anything. He can be aggressive yet still make the correct pass to his teammates, and I think that's what he did for most of the second half. But he got going there. We kind of stayed with him.
Can you talk about Greg's play in general, and then his rebounding specifically, and how that was helpful in limiting?
Well, it was key, his rebounds. Our team, and I have not looked at the numbers yet. We had 33, he had 14. I'll take that. I'll take that every night. If he does that every night, we're going to have a lot of outcomes like tonight. But I thought he was attentive to rebounding. And a lot of it was because, they were, like I said, Samardo was getting those shots. It just didn't bounce in, and Greg happened to be guarding and was right there to get the rebounds. But I thought he did a very good job of pursuing the ball, the ones that were in his area as well as the ones that were out of his area.
You talk about defense. Did you do anything differently or better in the second half than you had done in the first?
I think we were more aggressive, and with our rotations and with our help. It's not necessarily, going for steals or pressing up, but I just think we were much more aggressive off the ball in the second half. Like I said, they got shots. It's not like they didn't get shots. The ball just didn't go in.
What is it about Freeman's personality that allows him to, as you said, to be aggressive without forcing it?
He's a smart basketball player. He sees, he understands, and he's an unselfish player. He's one of those guys where, he can go into an aggressive mode, yet at the same time, he's not going to make too many mistakes, and he's not going to make too many bad decisions.
He seems to be coming off an awful lot of ball screens, big ball screens, late in the shot clock and hitting those threes. Is that something you have been seeing, reverse the ball late in the shot clock for set him up for his 3-point shots?
I don't think we set too many ball screens.
Or off the ball, sorry. For him,
like maybe I missed part of that game.
No,
well, it's we saw a few things we thought we could get some shots against their zone, and our guys execute. I thought Chris Wright down the stretch there, for someone who goes through a game where he did not score that many points, but I thought probably from the 14-12 minute on, I thought he was terrific just in terms of, he was extremely impressive in terms of him handling their pressure, which is hard to do. They're terrific at it. They do it. Their guards are fast, hard, strong, and just him handling that pressure over and over again, and making sure we got the shot, making sure Austin got it. They won a 4-point play. We get it over here. Chris drives, sucks the defense, and kicks it out to Austin. We get a 4-point play. I thought Chris did a good job, in particular, making sure that Austin's run kept going.
John, it seems like especially in the second half, maybe your team's not being able to sustain very long winning streaks. Is that just the nature of it?
Hopefully that will change. But you look around our league, and without starting to rattle off specifics of what everyone else is doing, that it's a very tough league, and I think that it's human nature. It's the nature of your job. It's the nature of the fans to start looking at standings and rankings and assuming that this team should do this to that team. But our league, I said this at one point, I think earlier in the year, the difference between the guys that are up top and the guys that are down the bottom is a magnification of small differences. It's not much, and so anyone can beat anyone on any given night. And so hopefully we can play well during our next game, can we get a winning streak going here? We just want to win the next game. We just want to win the next game and not look at the big picture, not look at everything else. Just let's win the next game.
I know you don't put a lot of stock into the power of buildings atmosphere tonight, the sellout crowd, the presence of Coach Crum, and kind of the second to last home game?
I didn't realize Coach was here. I'm sorry.
Oh, you
It's funny,
didn't?
I did not realize that, no.
It was the halftime, that's why you didn't see him.
Okay.
Oh, well, I guess that
Wouldn't
didn't
have seen him then either.
Okay. I mean, did you
No, this building,
feel it was a tough environment?
it's a very tough environment. Coming in here, hopefully, when we move into their new pretty place next year, it's not quite as rough. Somehow, I know that's not gonna be the case. But their fans are great. And, the number of season ticket holders and how boisterous and supportive that they are of this program, it's something that is special. And you feel it. You feel it when you come into this building, every single time. And I've said this about our fans, and I know it's true about their fans, when they hit a couple, we're up 13 or something, I forget what the lead is, and all of a sudden they get a couple threes, and all of a sudden, the crowd gets into it, and they become a different team. Their fans give them hope. And so it's good to come in here, to be down at halftime, and to weather through that, and to weather through everything that was thrown at us tonight was pretty good.
Any other questions for Coach?